Hello guys and gentlemen, welcome back to the Logitech G presents Valorant ready to play esports series in Bangladesh. We're back with another match in the knockout stages, and it's gonna be an exciting day today because we have a couple of really interesting teams taking each other on. Let's get into the agent selection without any further ado. The map is gonna be Icebox, and the teams that are playing against each other are Venom 21 and Bashir and bots. So interesting names from either sides, but yeah. This is going to be Icebox and Venom 21 are going to be defending for the first half, and they are going to be defending for the first half, and Bashir and bots are going to be attacking for the second half. Let's take a look at the agent selection screen while we still have some time. Dreadeye from the side of Venom 21 is going to be going for the Viper, Sahil on the Sova, Azrael is going to be going for the Chamber, Avoid Siam is going for the Sage, and Simp going for the Jet. A good double sentinel lineup, and in my opinion, it's much better than the double initiator lineup that a lot of teams like to play on other maps. But in Icebox, I feel like the Viper and Sage and Sova combo should be enough, along with the Jet. Meanwhile, pretty much a similar tone coming in from the attackers. We have Mosquito on the Sova, Ace on the Jet. We have Dog, Aim, Exley, or I mean, I'm just gonna call him Exley if that's okay. On the KO, and Sar's going to be playing the Chamber, and Sahil. We have another Sahil. He's going to be playing the Viper on his team's end. So they're going to be going for double initiator. That's a combination that works as well. But one thing that I really want to sort of disagree with is the Chamber over here. I feel like maybe a Killjoy or a Sage is a better option over here. Preferably the Killjoy. I mean, the side of M21 already have a Chamber on their team, but that's why they can afford to go for another they can afford to go for the Sage instead of the Killjoy. But yeah, that looks like a decent enough agent composition for me. But yeah, they are going to be going for the attacking half in the beginning, so that's going to be interesting to see the double initiators coming in to do all the entry work, make sure the information is there for the players doing the entry. And speaking of entry, it is going to be Ace who's going to be going ahead to take the lead, playing the Jet, dashing in for his team. Meanwhile, the opposition, they do have their own double sentinel lineup, so the defense should be pretty much solid. They should at least have information on where all the opponent players are for the most part of this game. But with that being said, we're going to be counting down the last few seconds before this match begins. It's the 101 match in the knockout stage. We had 150 teams, and we have pretty much brought it down. I don't know how many teams are left, honestly, because the knockout stage is going non-stop, but we have a decent amount of teams playing. Ace, he's actually lurked in there. His dash was already equipped, but he doesn't get to use it. Instead, he's now stuck in a very difficult position. There's a player right next to him, and there's a Chamber alarm bot right in front of him. Meanwhile, his teammates are doing the entry towards the main area. I believe Avoid Siam should hear all those noises. Shotguns are coming in. That should give him info. He's going to be walling off of his angles, but Azrael gets an opening frag onto a lurking Sar. Sorry, Sar gets a frag onto Azrael, and he is playing the lurker role. And he's going down towards the mid to join his team. As the spike line is going down, the wall will be broken, and more utilities to spot out the player. Sahil spotted out in that snowman area. They should know there's a player in mid, and it's all going to come down to this push coming in from Ace. The alarm bot does fall, and they don't know he's right here. He's going to be able to reveal himself and get a frag. Avoid CM that's going to trade though. But Dreadeye, is he aware of how close Ace is? As he gets the frag, Sahil with the trade, and a second one as well. 2v1 scenario. All in the hands of Dog, Aim, Exley. I don't know why I said that name again. Oh, gets a take on there. Let's see him. Headshot to finish him off. 1v1. Sahil is so low, but doesn't matter. He flicks to the head. What a shot by Exley. Then he's going to be able to clutch out the round for his team. 1-0. And it's going to be Bashir and bots taking the lead. And they're going to be able to go for the bioweapon as well. They're going to be able to afford the Spectre, so that's going to allow them to get much better advantage in the gunfights in the following upcoming round. And with that being said, I believe a 2-0 should be coming up real soon, especially with how much of their utilities they're stacking up on the entries, and especially Sar playing a lurking role, at least in that round with the Chamber. Quite interesting to see. Already a lot of noise made outside that A main. Simp is hiding behind the generator as the entry is coming in non-stop. He's going to be trying to go into an open position. Hides behind the box. Nulcom, the Chamber Knife doesn't find him as Ace. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Information is there for him. As we see Sahil getting the first frag onto Sahil. And we see X-Ray getting another one, but outside with the trade. Make this a 4v3.
Spike planted.
And once CM is rotated into site as well. As we see the post-plan scenario will be beginning. Again, they don't have any proper weapons. Azrael, he does have he does have his head under stick, but the recon spots him out, and now they know he's outside of the site. Tries to manage to land a headshot. No, Sahil's gonna be able to get the frag, and the 2-round lead is established from the side of Bashir and bots. They're gonna be able to go ahead in the next one to play their bonus. Now, the gun round goes in favor of the side of Venom 21. They're gonna be able to afford some rifles. Simp is actually going for a judge. Maybe playing in that. Yeah, he's gonna be playing in that A side. He's gonna be playing a little bit aggressively, hopefully to get some cheeky frags with that weapon. Maybe trying to save up for the operator as well. Sar will be going for a rifle for the attacking team as well, lurking down that mid area. Meanwhile, the attack entry into the A side is happening. Only care utility 0 point doesn't spot anybody. Simp will be tagged, I believe. No, he isn't tagged. Can he get a second tag? I don't think the sober nerves allow for a second tag. Here comes the judge. He's gonna get one. Trade by Sahil. Mosquito is aware of the player on the left. As Dreadeye gets one more onto X-Lee. Shockers come in. Doesn't really find the frag, but damage is done. Sage will be able to provide a heal to his teammates. Void Siam. And looking back in that mid area. Trying to expect a lurk. Trying to expect a rotation. With the spike still in the hands of Sahil, they're going to be sticking to this A site. Not really going around, cutting off all noise. Now that's going to confuse the players of Venom. They are not really leaving. Oh! Simp just spotted the bow and arrow of the Soba as Jiraiya finishes on Mosquito. Sahil does get a trade, but he's so low on HP. What's he going to do? He does have the Viper Spit if he wants to use it. 40 seconds on the clock as well, and rotations are expected. Look at them running, and the mid is being watched as well. Here comes Sahil. One bullet is all it takes, and Simp will be there to finish it off by a round going in favor of the side of Venom. 2-1 is the scoreline, one away from equalizing it all. They did lose a few players here and there, but overall it was a pretty decently clean round for the side of Venom 21. But Bashir and bots, they're going to be able to afford the rifles to the full potential in this round. Sar did have his own rifle, and he did go for a buy in the last one, so he's going to be playing in a half armor. But I don't think that's going to matter too much. Dreadeye as well, he's going to be playing on a Bulldog for his team. I think it's going to be another A hit, as all the players are stacked right outside of it from Bashir and bots.
Scanning ahead. Take flight.
Spike down A.
And Simp opening things up with a couple of frags. Ace is going to trade though, and immediately they are going to be falling off this side. Not really. I love that they stay in this aggression, but hopefully that they... I love that the side of Bashir and bots love to stay on the aggression. They're not really rotating. They're cutting off noises and trying to trick the opponents. But Venom, they're not falling for it. So, and now using the Sober utility at a great time, Scar will be spotting out 3 players in this A side when they realize that there is no rotation happening. Here comes the recon as well. Viper Spit coming in to get a frag onto Dreadeye as well. The poison finish off the controller, but it's still a 3v3 scenario. Rotations are going to be coming in. Sahil trying to find the opening pick, but doesn't really spot anyone. Ace still inside the site. Oh, did he spot Sahil? I don't think. Or Siam. But noise is being made. He sees Azrael. SR gets a frag onto Sahil. Trade by Siam. He should know there's a player below him. Oh, Ace is very much in the open. Information is there. Siam is going to get the frag. Trade by Sar. 1v1. Chamber v chamber is the question. TPs are in place. Oh, he's on the right ends. Azrael doesn't check the position. Such a hard position to read. And you expect Sar to actually play the postman from a distance. But that's not what he does. He's going to be going up close and personal. And now he's going to be using the ultimate as well. Really impressive stuff from him. Playing that really smartly, if I'm being honest. That was a really smart way to play the game. And really smart way to play the 1v1 to get up close and do something that's not really expected. So that's going to be pushing Venom to another one of their ecos. All pistols in their hands. A couple of shares on Sahil and Dreadeye. Spectre will be coming in from Avoid Siam. He can afford to do so. As we see the tour de force coming in for Sar. Oh, Azrael, noise? Do they hear that? Oh, but Sar up close, ready for it. Another frag does go down as Dread is gonna fall as well. Sahil taken down earlier in the round, and now the B side is up for taking. Up for Siam, the only Spectre, only one alive as Sim's gonna fall. Spots out Exley, gets some damage done, but now they know where he is, and they're gonna go for the hunting. The spike is going down, there's nothing he can really do about it. Flash comes in, but Exley doesn't get the time to catch him. Now look at this from all sides, they're surrounding him as Exley's gonna go for a nice quick peek to land the headshot. 4-1's the scoreline, and Venom, they look like they're in trouble. Venom not really looking too comfortable in the gunfights, honestly. They have a good positioning, but sometimes, basically their side hold is quite good. The way they hold on to that A side is decent. B side, we haven't really seen a proper hit from the side of Bashir and bots on that side, so can't really say. But the A hold is pretty good. It's just the rotation fake that I don't know how it's working for the side of Bashir and Bob. They are faking the rotations, they are making no noise and trying to trick their opponents, but they're falling for it. Venom, they're falling for it. A trade does happen, but Sar getting a quick double. That's going to allow his team to get the man advantage. More players coming in, swarming towards the mid. Oh, I think Dreadeye might have seen Sar going up kitchen. Regardless, there are players, and Simp with a judge. Oh, not even needed. Sahil hit the frag, and a Vandal picked up by Simp. The A side is completely open. Great read from Exley to realize there's no one present in that side. A couple of ultimates do come in, as Sahil will be taking down the Hunter's Fury. Sahil takes down Sahil. As we see, Exley is going to be using his own null command, but he's going to fall himself. Viper Spin was activated as well, but Sahil falls, and Simp to get all the frags. Finish of the round. 1 and 4 will be turning into 1 and 2. Yep. As the defuse is going to be coming in, and Simp looks like he's happy with his performance there. Come on, Simp, go into that. Go into the show us Brim. We want to see Brimstone. Come on. You can't hear me. Regardless, 2-4 will be the scoreline. Still in favor of Bahir and bots, and I believe that should not affect their momentum or their economy too much. They have money. They have pretty good strats planned as well. As from what I'm seeing, economy is going to be a bit shaky though, so they need to make sure that they don't lose too many guns this round. Win or lose, they should probably go for a save at least, worst case scenario. But yeah, they can still try and extend this lead to quite an extent. Venom, maybe the momentum is going to be coming up. Maybe they're going to be slowly able to read what's happening, as a tour de force is going to be coming up. Oh, Azrael though, the I forget 0 point. It's a 0 point, right? I keep forgetting it. 0 point comes in from Exley. That's gonna cancel out the tour de force for a short while. He's going for a peek and sees the shoulder. Oh, Exley doesn't go for the TP. Spots the head of Mosquito. Gets another one. Spots the Viper as well. Up close. The Jet. He's gonna be able to TP away. And spots Ace as well. Sarda's gonna trade, but damage is done.
1 enemy
4v2 as Simp puts the nail on the coffin. And it's all onto Sahil. He used up his ultimate last round, so not available to him now. And he's all alone. He knows that there are players up in mid. So he's going to be able to creep into kitchen. There's a player ready. Simp ready for him to give this a 4-3 scoreline. 1 away from equalizing. Venom 21. Now the economy comes into question. Now the momentum is in question. Get their hands on and off, and Azrael, he's looking unstoppable. And so it is going to be Simp who's going for the op.
Here. Thanks. Get out of my way.
Simp super aggressive with that operator, but it looks like it's going to be a hit onto the side of B. Mosquito droning out this main area. Blade Storm is activated for Ace. He's going to be jumping around as well. Activates his dash. Here comes the 0 point. Will allow some room for his teammates to push in as Israel. He's going to have to TP away. Spikeman going down. He's going to try and TP away. Israel trying to go for a peek, but X is going to punish him. And the spike is gone down. 4v5 scenario. Retake for set of Venom. Dash activated for Simp with the operator. High risk, high reward. Dreadeye Death gets a frag onto Sar. The lurker is down. CM gets a revive onto Azrael. Exile gets a follow-up. The spike is still planted. Hunter's Fury is out. Viper utility out. Snake Bites to deny the spike defusal. But they will be avoiding those successfully as more futility, more smokes are going to be coming in. They're trying to hold on. They're trying to keep the spike under defuse. Lineups don't connect. Ace gets a frag, but to no avail. Avoid Siam. Sahil, they all cancel out any utility, anybody trying to deny Sim from defusing the spike. And that's going to allow for a 4-4 scoreline. All tied up nice and pretty.
Hold those angles.
You want to play? Let's play.
Oh my god, Simp, man. So aggressive with that operator, and he didn't even dash away. He didn't even activate his dash.
Gun here.
There is an opponent nearby, Exley. Up on that rafters position, but what's he gonna do? Such a tough angle to look after, and he's got a teammate as well. Providing cover for that operator. Exley makes some noise with that Guardian. This is a bit of a half buy. They have rifles, but they also have Guardians and pistols. Ace gets a double kill, another rotation comes in. Azrael, he's gonna be standing his ground on the A side. He's gonna be TPing as well. And now they know that the side hit is gonna be in B. But Ace is pushed in so deep. Possibly rotating, but Azrael is quicker. Diffuse is down, but Sar with the Tour de Force gets a trade. Dreadeye comes in clutch as well, but now Sar spotted out with a Tour de Force 2v2 scenario, but do they know? Do they know about Exley? Oh, the operator shot's not connecting. He's trying to stick it, but the spam comes in. They don't know where he is. And Exley through the Viper smoke, through the poison cloud, is able to get a headshot in and make this a 4-5, giving his team the lead, making that eco round worth it. Venom though, they still have their own economy. That's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. They should be able to afford rifles in this one as well, and quite comfortably at that. They have a lot of leftover money as well. Same for Sar and Exley.
There.
Looks like it's gonna be a bit of a mid hit coming in from the side of Exley, but he's gonna be re-rotating towards the A side. Mid is being played with the lurking rolls. A recon does come in, doesn't spot Sar. They find something onto it. The only player that's really near him is Avoid Siam, and he's all the way in kitchen, but that's where Sar is going for a peek. It's all gonna come in timing if they're gonna spot each other. Sim does find an opening frag onto Saze, and Avoid Siam takes on the lurker as well. Sahil playing a bit of a lurking Viper, trying to create some room in that B main area, but fails to do so. They're re-rotating back towards the mid. But right now I feel like cutting off noise and maybe going back to A should be the better option. The smoke will be placed in the mid area. Sahil is there, spots them in the gap, trying to send some spams, and he's got a recon if he wants to shoot it. And they're heading up towards kitchen. Recon won't spot anything, but it's all on Devoid. Tim's gonna come up with a well-placed wall. Give them information though. Doesn't stop the players. Nice cross replacement. Is able to get the frag onto Sahil. 2v5 scenario. They're both stuck. The flash comes in, but oh, Sahil gets the frag onto Exley. Mosquito with a trade, but Siam trading his own teammate. And that's gonna give them the 5-5 round. This is looking to be such an exciting match, ladies and gentlemen. All tied up, nice and simple, nice and easy. Even Stevens. Who's gonna come out on the lead in this first half? You never know. Viper Spit is gonna be coming out in that A main as Dreadeye. He's doing some he's doing some funky stuff with his gun. Alright, it's all fixed now. That was a weird glitch, but yeah. And Sar trying to find maybe a pick and lurking in that A main. A main is definitely not an option for them. They're rotating towards that B side, but again, I don't know why the side of Venom, they have so many players positioned in that position in that A main. When they know there's a Viper split, they only need a couple of players, and leaving Azrael all alone to hold that B main. He will be able to deny the entry long enough for a decent amount of rotation coming in though. As the peak from Mosquito comes in, he gets one. Actually with a trade onto Azrael. Operator still available for Sim. Oh, sends a dash flying. Doesn't get the shot though as the poison. The snake bite is causing him to fall back. A lot of utility to deny entry, but there is Sim. He's aware of mid, but maybe a little bit too late though. SR is already lurked into A main behind enemy lines and re-rotation. They're going back to A. Dreadeye though. Oh, he's not aware. He's not aware. He's not aware. He's trying to go back to hold the side of A, but he doesn't realize that SAR is through mid. Siam does get a trade. Updraft noise is being made. Oh, tries to land a flick. Siam. Sorry, not Siam. Sim. As players are going out to play the post plan, SAR will be inside the site. Recon. No information, but makes some noise. He's going for a peek with the operator. Has blade storms if he wants to go for it. I feel like this would be around to go big with it. Section coming up. The barrel shows an 8. Oh, SAR up in his face and takes down Sim. 1v3 on to avoid Siam. They know where he is. Tries to go for a peek on Ace, but fails to do so.
Last round before the switch.
That's a good spot. That works.
Okay, moving into the last round of this first half. SR going for a peek in that B main as well is on the other side. Entry is being done in the A side. Meanwhile, as Ace with the Blade Storms will be trying to make something happen for his team. No information gathered, but Venom with that operator, he's ready for him. SAR does get a trade though. Operator still in play. Shotgun coming in, lands one more. Can he get one more? Dash is available, and he's ready to get out of, get a frag and get out of sight. As Sivan gets a frag onto SAR. Poison plate, and he realizes the style is up close. Shorty's gonna sing the melody, picks up a vandal. Can he get more? Oh, Blade Storm's activated. Dude, sick pitches going crazy as Revive comes into our straight. 1v3. Mosquito gets one. Fall. Oh,
Here.
oh, fall down. I don't know what to say. Oh, Hunter Spree for Mosquito. Oh, fake Hunter Spree. He's gonna use it only once, and now he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He'd actually try and push into side. If he sends that recon flying, no, he will be spotted by his teammate, opponent's recon. He should know that the two players on his flank. He should push into side, try and take out the player in that side main area, and try and get the spike down for the other two players to come at him. But yeah, it's gonna be avoided. Siam taking him down. 6-6 is the scoreline, all tied up, even Stevens as we approach the next half. And one thing that I thought was, you know, it was pretty good for the side of what's the name, Bashir and bots. The thing that they did in the earlier round, that the faking of the rotations, the cutting off noises, that was actually a decent strat. They just used it at wrong times. They weren't able to utilize the potential that piece of strat holds. They, you know, you used it a few times in the beginning of the matchup, and they didn't even do it again. But other than that, their lurking plays are pretty good. They are able to do some pretty decent job on the entries. Entry frags are great as well. Meanwhile, from the side of Venom, I gotta say, man, Sim, he's just on another level, and all his other teammates are getting those impact frags as well. Utility wise, they're great. Sahil's getting the information. Azrael is great at holding on to side. Siam trying to hold on to crucial points on the map, using the wall and the storms efficiently and getting frags of that as well. I would like to see some more impact out of Dreadeye though. Especially in the attacking side, his utility will come in really handy. Oh, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the match has already started. Venom, they're going to be going into the attacking half. Trying to do the entry into the side as Ace gets the opening frag on himself while he was doing the entry for his team. Trying to look for more as avoid saving gets a trade on to Sar. Ace still up close. Can he get one more? He will not before he gets traded by Sahil. Still a 3v3, still an equal fight. There's a lurker in mid. Azrael, he's sneaked in. Man, these chambers and their lurking place. Can he get a shot? He will. Headshot onto Mosquito and he's gone like the wind. They're going to be doing the entry into the side of A. It does depend though how long can Azrael hold on. He's making a lot of noise. He's making a lot of noise. But here comes Exley. The timing isn't good. He's managing to land another body shot. Does lose a bunch of HP. But he's going to be able to get the frag. And we still see another player in that side of B trailing Dreadeye like a hunter. Like a beast in the night. He's going to land. He's just making some noise. He makes a little bit of noise. Gets a little bit impatient. Dreadeye, you impatient little boy. And he's gonna give Sahil one frag, 38 HP though, and doesn't check the corner as Sahil finishes him off. 7 and 6, Venom take the lead, able to go for the buy round. That's gonna mean the work to them right now because 8-6, if they win out their bonus, that's gonna give them such a substantial lead and such a great bit of momentum in the next half. And I believe, if Azrael can play the lurking role pretty well, which he certainly does look like he can, this is gonna be an exceptionally impressive half that will allow them to gain more momentum. I believe what the side of this is where I feel like the lack of sentinel utility for the side of Bashir and bots is going to be coming up. Sar is going to have to play a lot more you know, anchored like, and he can't really move around. He can't really play like a chamber has the potential to play, and especially with his alarm bots being nerfed to only 1 per round. Chamber and defense is now so much more harder. On attack as well, usually what I prefer to do from chambers on attacking is place 1 on the flanks and place 1, keep 1 for the post plant or after the spike is planted in the site as well. So yeah, that the good options, but yeah, it's just not happening with this chamber nerf for Sar to be able to play like that. He's going to play like an anchor, like Killjoy or a Jet.
Here.
Oh, looks like there has been some issues from the side of Venom, but I believe all the players have reconnected and they're ready for this next round. Looks like it's gonna be okay. Look at the map, guys. Venom, they're looking to go for a B stacked attack, and it's gonna be a stacked A defense for the side of Bashir and bots. And now with the lack of noise and activity in the A side, they realize it's a B hit and they're re-rotating to B. Only 1 player inside though. Ace with a shorty can try and deny the spike plant if he's feeling brave. There's a Jet up close. He sees him and he gets a shorty frag. Picks up the frenzy. That could mean the world to them. But again, the weapons dip though. There's a phantom amongst the mist. Wall is still placed up though for the side of Venom. As he spots out Siam. Azrael gets a frag traded by Ace with the frenzy. Gets a second one as well. The weapon's doing so much work. But Sahil, he's gonna take down his own counterpart. And Sahil gets a couple more frags. Triple kill for him with Siam to finish things off. That was a very expensive buy round. And that will make the economy a little bit more difficult to manage in the next few rounds for the side of whatchamacallit, Bashir and Boss. They are gonna be on their buy rounds though. But Venom losing a few players in the last round will be suffering from some lack of weapons. We will be seeing a Judge, Spectre, even I believe pistols from their end. I believe Azrael is gonna be playing the Headhunter. Shockers are coming in. Doesn't really find the impact. Impressive lineup though. Noise is being made in the A main as rotations come in. Sar holding a really cheeky headshot angle. The drone not spotting him out. Recon will be used up. And oh, Sahil and Sim. They get a couple of frags. XC does get trades as the rotations are coming in. Sahil gets a follow-up. And now the entry to the side is done. This is already a pretty decent eco as the wall comes up. Ace trying to break it. Loses a bunch of his ammo. Oh, Poison's gonna be eating away some of his armor, some of his HP. Smoke comes in and Sahil gets a frag onto Azrael. Can Ace get one more? And oh my god, Sahil, hello? He just dropped 3 people? What? It's all onto the Sova. Sahil as he gets a frag. And a 1v1, low HP onto him. Race is pushed. Oh, it's a nice headshot angle. Sahil knows he can play the time, but oh, such a cheeky push. And Sahil, the Viper Sahil, I mean the stand-up. Why does there have to be 2 people named Sahil in the same match? And they're having so many encounters with each other. It's confusing me. But yeah, Sahil from the side of Bashir and bots playing the Viper will be able to clutch out the round 8-7. That, I mean, he got a triple kill there, and I don't know how that happened. But that single-handedly changed the flow of the round, allowing his team to pick up one more on their buy round, or else it would have been a pretty good eco. I mean, not gonna lie, it was already a pretty damn good eco. Brought it to a 1v1, eliminating 4 players, getting the spike down as well. They should be happy with it.
You want to play? Let's play. All set up.
Again, it's gonna be an A side pushes Israel, pulls out the tour de force. Recon won't spot anybody. Rotations are coming in for the side of Bashir and bots. Ace lays drones out. The drone doesn't spot him. Owl drone will go right over his head, but the shots are missing. He does get one on the avoid him up close. Judge! No, Sim's got the better short range weapon. He gets a couple, and another one for Azrael, making it a 4v3. But I've seen them lose these. Low HP on a couple of players. No healers available for the side of Venom. Poisons out from Sahil. Snake bite. Will it bite? No, they're actually rotating. This could be huge. But it's gonna take so much time, and so much noise has been not given away. I mean, there's such a lack of noise that Sar now realizes there could be a rotation. Guardian comes in handy as he gets a bit of a chamber diff on Azrael. Here's noise in B main as well. 3v2, but low HP. As I said, on Simp and Sahil, they're both one shot from the Guardian, and Sar's gonna get one on the Simp as well. Recon spots out Sar, side holding the angle, but he's barely got enough HP. What's gonna happen here as both players from Bashir and bot is here to try and go for the defuse. The Poison's gonna come in, shot guard, and Poison comes in and gets a frag on Sahil. It's all on Sar, but he can get a frag though. He should be able to land the shot onto his onto the Nova Sahil, but he's actually going around yellow. I don't think they're gonna be expecting it. Dreadeye is looking at it though. Manages to get one shot in, but Sar with a frag, and he gets the 4K as well. Does he have time for the defuse? He does. He wins. Wait, what?
No one else could do this.
He wins the what? He wins that round?
Get away with these things.
That is criminal. That's criminal. How did... I thought when Sahil died, I thought when the Viper Sahil died, it was done. This round is over. Let's get it over with. What? Sar to go for a clutch. Sahil and Sar back-to-back clutches to bring it to an 8-8. Now economy comes into question. Venom again forcing their way into this round. Rifles and Spectres bot. Dreadeye going for a sheriff. Half armors and judges all around. Sar playing with the tour de force.
Get out of my way!
In that B main. As Azrael might be going for a peek. This could be risky entry being done into the Ace site. Simp saw him. Oh, what? Is he good? Is Simp good?
I can't use that.
I don't know what's happening. But they're trying to do the entry into the A site. There is still an anchor on the B as Exley gets a frag. Sahil takes, Exley gets a frag and takes down Sahil. Simp picks up a Spectre, gets headshotted in the dome by Exley. 3v4. Rotation should be called, but Azrael in mid. He hears the silver door. He's not overextending. He doesn't want to get discovered. As Mosquito's gonna go for a peek. Oh. Gets a frag onto Siam and Recon in the hands as Azrael peeks in the right timing, gets a frag, but the spike is not under their control. Dreadeye only with the sheriff. 3 players staring him down. Lands 1. 3 bullets in the chamber. Hears them up close. Doesn't get another 1v3 scenario. But look at where Sar is hiding. He sees, he knows that there's a possibility he's going to come down mid or kitchen. And Ace sees that possibility as well, but it's all going to come down to timing. As 20 seconds remain, noise being made, 20 seconds, and now his position is revealed. Azrael, rotations are going to be coming in.
Aww,
Not even necessary, not a single shot landed.
Here.
Ace gets that frag, gives them the lead. 9 and 8's the scoreline, and they're 1 away from double digits. Okay, wasn't looking at the screen for a couple of seconds, but looks like already a frag has gone under the main area. Mosquito's gonna be falling for the hands of Bashir and Frez as Dreadeye gets a fall up on the side. He used his Viper Spit, wall fall, and Simp actually aimbots onto Ace's head, and he's actually going for a Sar. Sal gets a follow-up, all onto Sar with the operator. Bad round to go for a buy. Holding outside of kitchen on that bridge, but up close to him. Will he see? Oh, he doesn't. They don't see each other. Oh, what's happening? What is happening? They're both overthinking this. Sar's trying to save that operator. This is surely a 9-9 scoreline. Oh, but Simp, he's playing it so patiently. Are they really gonna give this operator away is my question. Can Sar hold on to it? Noise is being made. He knows that the player's in mid. Spots. Oh, does he not spot him? Whoa. Okay, that's an insane shot onto Siam. Now his position is revealed. Going for a peek will be Simp in the last second. Jump peeking. Not gonna actually go for it. Operator will be safe for Sar. And a 9-9 scoreline. He still has the weapon. He still has some money. So economy-wise, that is a pretty big achievement for him. But yeah, economy is looking much better for the side of Venom. All rifles and operator as well in the hands of Azrael. And Sar, he's going to be playing with the only gun, proper gun this round, as the rest of the teammates are going to be playing with sheriffs. It's a 4-man stack in A. 1 man in that B main as he's going to get opt. Sahil taken down by Azrael, and they realize it's going to be a full-on B hit. Well, Venom are taking this quite slow, and that gives them more time to rotate, but I believe they now realize what's happening as Sim pushing in. Azrael gets a frag on the flank, but there's one more player. Does he look for him? There's a question. Mosquito playing it patiently, waiting for him to get in the side. Now he's going for the jiggle. Doesn't spot anyone. There is a player down mid as well. Simp. He's playing the late game, goes for a peek and gets a frag onto Ace, who's only got a sheriff to play with. Nothing that can really pose a threat. Then walks up, lands a shot onto Sar as if he knows. He reads the situation like, okay, there's a TP here, so there could be a TP there, and this would make sense. So he's probably here, and bam.
Flawless.
As Azrael finishes things up on Mosquito and Simp, man, that was that was insane. That was really well done from his end, allowing his team to get the lead.
Here.
Alright, going into the next round, 10 and 9 in favor of Venom. Operator in the hands of Azrael. He's got his TP to play with, and doesn't spot anybody yet. No one's really peeking that mid from the side of Bashir and bots. Some noise being made, I'm not sure by whom. But there are a couple of players, both Siam and Sahil, holding on to that B main, looking for opportunities to push in. Look at where Simp is and where Sar is. They find that opening pick. Things could get really messy. Oh, shot guards come in. Azrael. Oh, the timing. But did they spot? Did any one of them spot each other is the question. My question is actually ready for this player who's right next to him. He's got an operator though. Oh, Azrael, the balls on this man to actually come in. Viper utility comes in. Yes, Sarah gets a frag and from behind. Oh, actually, is that a wall bang? Flash comes in, completely blinded operator up close, and Azrael, nothing he can do there. Just get some damage though, but heals should be provided. Oh wait, they don't have a healer. Just realized 30 seconds left, and the spike is nowhere near the site. Oh, it's actually in the side of B. Where Sahil gets a frag with the Mosquito. Now that allows them to go and take control. And look at where Simp is. Activates his dash that makes no noise. Knows that there are players in mid. He's going kitchen. Oh, some noise being made. Oh, he's playing this so smart. Oh my god, this guy is gonna... He could win the round. He could honestly win the round. Hunter's free use, revive. He can find all three. Sahil gets one. There's no what the other one is. Oh, he's right under. Here's the noise. And he gets a frag as well. Simp. This guy is just playing. He can play so aggressively and take such impossible gunfights and win without even having someone to trade him. And he can go in and do smart big brain plays like that. That is only suitable for agents that can properly lurk. Maybe Chamber, maybe Omen, even Reyna. But no, he's doing that on a jet. And he's distracting as well. He's doing the entry in the A side while the spike plan is actually happening on B. And he's just being such a valuable asset for his team. As the recons come in, will be destroyed immediately. Interesting Viper, although looks like this Eco round is going to be played really aggressive from the side of Bashir and bots. Keeper eyes on Sar though with with the head. I'm trying to find Azrael, but Azrael finds his head instead. Not his head, actually. His body as a void CM. Gets a follow-up. Sahil up close. Simp gets the frag, but a trade by Ace. He's going to use his Blade Storm to his full potential. 2v3, though. 2v4, actually. Just very available for Mosquito. Doesn't actually use it. As Ace will run out of his dash. He was spotted early on. They should know he's behind screens. And they're going to wall it off safely as well. Now they don't have to worry about him. He does have outdraft. He's going for it, but an off angle. Oh, lands a nice shot on the Siam though. Props to that man. That's an insane shot. But not enough as Sahil gets both of them to finish up the round. Match point for the side of Venom. 12-9's the scoreline. They're one away from finishing it off. This is turning out to be such a close match. Such a fun match as well. Both sides playing so aggressively. They're playing insane lurks as well. It's such fun to see. It just keeps you on your toes. But right now, I feel like the side of Venom, their movement and the way they can take control of the map, the way they lurk, the way they move around and attack and aggress, slow and fast, the way they change their pace, they're controlling the momentum, the timing of the game, it's all under their hands. Oh, Ace, Operator, but Azrael does not care. Hunter's Fury comes out for the side of Mosquito. I don't think he found anything though.
Deploying drone.
No tags, I believe. Drone will be set out, spotted up by Simp. Shot guards comes in, won't do anything. I think it actually touched him. Recon will be destroyed as Simp. Already with that operator. And the A side is looking right for the tanky. Now the question is, Venom, where do you go? Do you go A or do you go B? If you had access to the map, it's very clear where you want to go. It's the side of AA. Where actually will have his 0 point in a few seconds. The Viper wall comes in. He should be trying to use his 0 point, but he doesn't know that mid is clear or not. As Simp pulls out the Blade Storm and gets a frag on the start. This guy is on a tear. The soul holder of the side actually is gonna fall, and the ultimate's being used up. They realize it's the end. There's no way they lose this as Sahil comes in down mid to try and save this for his team, but he's all alone. Knows where Simp is. Gets one frag, but 4 more sent in his way. Wall. Viper spins. Off the head of Siam. dinks him. He's forced to fall back, forced to heal up. Oh, but that Molly actually pushes Sahil out of position, but Azrael to finish him off. As we see 13 and 9 match in favor of Venom, and what a close one it was. That was way too fun and way too close for such a for such a short knockout match. It's gonna be 13 and 9. Your victors are gonna be Venom 21. Congratulations on that. Loved how they played aggressively, how they played smartly. They played with their lurking abilities as well. Utilized utility quite great too. Everything was great. I love the side from Bashir and bots as well. They played good on their lurking and they played great on their fragging as well. The utility and the strats on the rotations need to be a little bit more smarter. The way they try and trick their opponents need to be a bit more efficient. But overall, I mean, it was a great game. I had so much fun watching it. Hopefully you guys had fun as well. But yeah, that's it for this one. We will be back with another match later tonight. So make sure you stay tuned with the page. Make sure you follow. Make sure you like everything so that you're up to date with the tournament. And I mean, Logitech G ready to play. It's just getting started. We're still in the knockoff stages. We're gonna have a proper elimination stage up ahead, and we're gonna have a great multi-division seeding format after this first season. So yeah, take some advice from me, guys. Stay tuned with this tournament because we're gonna do big things, and we want you to be a part of it when it happens. So till then, see you for next time in the next match. It's gonna be me, Kirito, casting you through this matchup. So till then, see you.